Famous for coloring outside of the proverbial lines as far as abiding by standing orders, Cayo South Area Representative Julius Espat opened day 2 of the annual budget debate this morning on an even tone. Espat kept to the script of his prepared speech. Guardedly, the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, who is suing Prime Minister and Minister of Finance Dean Barrow, touched on the perceived illegalities of past supplementary allocations under the UDP government.
Every year, Madam Speaker, we come to this honorable house to debate a budget which is not adhered to throughout the coming year. Why do I say this, Madam Speaker? The government relies on illegal and unlawful supplementary allocations throughout the years. And I'm not saying it was last year, Madam Speaker. It is before your time. It has started from 2008. And up to date, Madam Speaker, the unlawful use of funds have added up to $1.3 billion that government has been unlawfully and illegally spending, Madam Speaker. I won't continue speaking on this specific issue because we have launched a claim in the Supreme Court, Madam Speaker, so that the third branch of judiciary can make a decision as to how unlawful those actions have been.
That branch of the central administration tasked with dispensing justice was also the focus of fellow opposition parliamentarian Karim Musa. Facing a budget cut in the upcoming fiscal year, questions are raised about resources being provided to this arm of government.
This budget comes on the heels of an unprecedented attack on a Supreme Court judge by none other than the Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, never before has a sitting leader of a country attacked a member of the judiciary in such a way. It reminds me of how Donald Trump would behave, Mr. Speaker. And perhaps that is the reason why we are now seeing a sharp decrease in an already dismal budget for the judiciary, from $9,584,656 in 2017 to now $8,976,000. That amounts to 0.76% of our overall budget. That is unacceptable for our judiciary.
In echoing that very sentiment, Espat soundly criticized the Minister of Finance for the six-figure reduction in money set aside for the court system in the coming 12 months.
The judicial system is one of the most important branches of government. But what have they done, Madam Speaker? Just like they did to the House of Representatives and the legislature, Madam Speaker, they undermine you by not providing you with the necessary financing that you need to be able to operate properly. So what did they do this year, Madam Speaker? They took away approximately $1 million from the budget of the judiciary, Madam Speaker.
Elsewhere in the debate, Port Loyola area Rep. Anthony Boots Martinez also chimed in to defend government's prioritization of infrastructure works in 2019 and 2020.
Madam Speaker, these infrastructure investments are also climate resilient and ultimately will serve with the safety of our people. I completely understand with the election due next year, the opposition definitely don't want to see such good work done in successive Dean Barrow administration. You know, but one thing we could say though, under a united Democratic Party, never before have the infrastructure of this country have been there, been the best it have ever been in all of the history of this country.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.